Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. An early season heat wave will bring record-breaking temperatures to parts of Texas through the weekend into next week. Thunderstorms and flooding in the mid-Atlantic region will continue. Severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall are possible over the Dakotas into Nebraska. Elevated to critical fire weather conditions continue in the southern plains. Close at home, a slow-moving Pacific storm system is going to bring strong winds from the west and southwest. Areas of blowing dust are expected this afternoon. Temperatures are going to run several degrees above normal. Strong winds and low humidity will also lead to critical fire weather conditions across a wide area. Breezy conditions and near-normal temperatures will round out the work week. Windy and dry conditions will return on Sunday and Monday. Dust and dander are registering as extreme, thereby causing extreme reactions to those with sinus and pulmonary ailments. The National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for critical to extreme fire weather conditions in effect from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire behavior.
This is Lieutenant William Skaggs with Alamogordo Fire Department. Alamogordo Fire Department urges all residents and visitors to remain vigilant and take extra precautions in light of the current dry conditions and heightened fire dangers. Some key fire safety tips for our community are: avoid using open flames outdoors, including barbecues, fire pits, or any other burning. Always ensure fire rings or barbecue pits are properly managed and avoid using them in windy conditions. Proper disposal of cigarettes. If smoking, make sure to fully extinguish cigarettes and dispose of them in a safe, non-flammable container. Never discard cigarette butts on the ground or in dry areas. Vehicle safety. Avoid parking vehicles on dry grass or areas with tall vegetation, as hot exhaust pipes could spark fires. Be mindful of equipment use. Ensure that lawnmowers, chainsaws, and any equipment that could generate sparks are used with caution and not in windy conditions. Check equipment regularly for safety. Stay informed. Follow local fire restrictions and guidelines, and remain alert to any updates or emergency notifications issued by local authorities. The fire risk in Alamogordo is high due to ongoing dry conditions. Together, we can keep Alamogordo safe. Please stay alert and practice fire safety at all times.
We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information for Wednesday, May 14th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and War Highway are scheduled to remain open all day.
A special meeting was called by the Board of County Commissioners yesterday. Rodney Eaton, the chairman of Keep Otero County Beautiful, was there to update the commissioners on some of the meeting's main concerns and topics. I'd give you some audio and summary, but the video the county uploaded skips and glitches, so... The Alamogordo City Commission regular meeting took place last night. Consider and act upon Ordinance 1712 for the first publication to approve a local economic project development for up to $1 million, secured assistance, proposed by Rad Retrocade. That's an arcade company.
And motion passes 7-0.
See the meeting in full on the City YouTube channel. The Alamogordo High School presents the Student Art Show. That's this Friday from 4 until 6, featuring the works of Alamogordo High School fine art students ranging from drawing, painting, photography, sculpture, and ceramics. The Baton Memorial Bike Run presents the Throwdown at the Ghost Town. That's this Saturday. Doors open at noon, music from 1 till 5, drinks, food, biker games, and more. Everybody's welcome, with live music from El Paso's own Whiplash. That'll be at the No Scum Allowed Saloon, 933 White Oaks Road in White Oaks. The Hubble Trading Post Navajo rugs and jewelry will be available at White Sands National Park. You can browse beautiful handcrafted Navajo rugs, fine silver jewelry, turquoise, other gemstones. That's this weekend. Check it out. The Otero County Fair and Rodeo Queens Pageant is scheduled for next month. Entry deadline is June 13th, orientation on the 14th, rehearsals on the 1st and 2nd of August, and the pageant itself is on August 8th and 9th. If you have any questions, email oteroqueens@gmail.com or make a phone call 505-690-8581. Water restrictions are in full effect. We heard from Tularosa Mayor Debbie Cooksey.
Even numbers, water Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Odd numbers, water Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. No watering on Mondays.
The city of Alamogordo has a nearly identical watering plan in place as well. Tiburon Development Council presents Memorial Day 2025 festivities and
Okay, well, Memorial Day is going to be the opening of all of our festivities up here in Tiburon. We're opening the pool for the season. At the pool, we're going to have hot dogs and hamburgers for sale. All of those donations go to the TDC, where we will put them back into the community. There's going to be a silent auction and garage sale starting at 9 a.m. at the Busy Bee, which is our local grocery store. We will also have the Tiburon Golfers Association is holding a Memorial Day golf scramble on Saturday, May 24th. There will be more details on that as it is developed. Saturday evening, we will have a band, Locomotion, at the Busy Bee. Sunday will be the garage sale silent auction. The drawing's at 4 p.m. Sunday, the Neighborhood Watch will end the weekend with our movie matinee. In the parking lot of the lodge, which is our utility building, we are having vendors. We need vendors to come up, set up, and sell whatever they like to sell, showcase whatever they like to showcase, and set up on that starts Friday evening, May 23rd. And on Sunday, you must be set up by 9 a.m. And for the vendors, you would contact me at terriratley.tdc@gmail.com, and I will make sure that you are put on the vendor list and that you have space.
Terry Ratley speaking with KALH. News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
From basic to advanced computer repairs, it's Galactic Geeks PC Repair.com. Local business owned and operated by Greg Gutierrez, available for on-site work from 9 to 6 daily. Installations, upgrades, even virus repair. For information, email Greg at GalacticGeeksPCRepair.com. Google IT support, professionally certified.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
You let him try violin because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
A correctional officer in Raton was arrested after her husband reported her for smuggling drugs into the Vigil Maldonado Detention Center. Amber Salazar has been charged with 1 count of bringing contraband into jail. Salazar admitted to deputies she met with an inmate's girlfriend in a hotel room in Raton and was given 5 to 7 balloons to bring to the jail. Salazar did not ask for any details about what was inside those balloons, but was under the impression they contained drugs. Salazar told deputies she brought the contraband to work and hid it in Gilbert Romero's clothing, which she then delivered to his cell on April 14th. Salazar told deputies that she had been asked by Romero to bring the contraband to him and meet up with his girlfriend to get it. Gilbert Romero is facing a charge of conspiracy to commit bringing contraband into jail. At this time, his girlfriend is not yet facing charges. Significant smoke and fire rose from a building in northeast Albuquerque yesterday. The fire began around 5 p.m. Albuquerque Fire Rescue identified the property owner as being the only injury in the fire. The city of Tucumcari is in the process of reorganizing after its mayor and police chief roles needed filled. This comes after the Tucumcari mayor, Mike Cherry, submitted his resignation this past Friday. The Tucumcari Police Department also saw a new police chief being named. Police Sergeant Lorenzo Emilio is now the interim police chief, replacing former police chief Patty Lopez, who was fired just prior to Cherry's resignation. Donna Ana County has terminated its agreement with the Camino Real Regional Utility Authority, which has faced criticism over water quality issues. The decision was made during a board meeting held yesterday. The county is now collaborating with the city of Sunland Park to devise a plan for transitioning CRRUA and managing the division of assets and debt. Daisy Maldonado from Empowerment Congress of Donna Ana County, who advocated for clean and safe drinking water for the residents of Sunland Park and Santa Teresa, spoke with KRWG.
I was a little shocked. It really just proves that there's a growing urgency to sort of reimagine, right, the public utility structure so that it's accountable, transparent, and rooted in the well-being of the residents, the families, the children that live there who consume that water. So we're actually, Empowerment Congress is looking forward to a new structure. Hopefully that's what is going to come up out of this, one that's rooted in the people, that's community-driven and committed to delivering clean, safe, affordable drinking water.
Until a new plan has been put in place, CRRUA will continue to provide and operate water and wastewater services, and that's according to county officials. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham was in Maryland yesterday speaking about new plans to get foreign businesses to bring infrastructure into New Mexico. She's calling it the Nemexis Center. It's a facility opening up in Mesa del Sol in late June. The idea is that the center can help foreign businesses navigate challenges to help them move their businesses into the land of enchantment.
We'll solve, right, those relocations, job training, HR, and legal issues, doing it all at once. So bigger and better than a concierge service. Don't think of it as a soft landing. Think of it as more of a launch pad.
A list of some of the first companies to move in are going to be Zonap Engineering, Alligator Automations, Sirius, those three are from India, American Grain, which ironically is from India, Pakistan, and Oman, and Arctic, which is from Oman. Why is American Grain from... never mind. The New Mexico Department of Health says they've seen an increase in the number of New Mexicans who have received roughly twice the number of the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine from February 1st to May 12th compared to the same time last year. A total of 71 measles cases have been reported in the state this year, and the first confirmed case of 2025 was on February 11th. Cases have been diagnosed in 5 New Mexico counties: Chaves, Curry, Donna Ana, Eddy, and Lee. Symptoms of measles can develop between 7 to 21 days after exposure and will include fever, cough, runny nose, and red eyes, followed by a red spotted rash that usually begins on the head or face and spreads downward to cover the rest of the body. If you have these symptoms and believe you were exposed to measles, call the NMDOH helpline, 1-833-SW-NURSE. That's 1-833-SW-NURSE for guidance in English and Spanish from nurses. It's also recommended that you contact your doctor or local emergency department first. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this: without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 8 games today for New Mexico softball, including Capitan at Lordsburg, and St. Michael's comes to Tularosa. Wow! Go, Lady Cats! The National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for critical to extreme fire weather conditions in effect from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire behavior. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for cloudy and windy, patchy blowing dust afternoon, winds gusting up to 47 miles per hour. Cloudy and windy tonight with areas of blowing dust before 7, winds gusting up to 38. Sunny tomorrow, winds gusting up to 25. Your high today in the basin, 83, low tonight of 54, high tomorrow, 82 degrees. In Cloudcroft, partly sunny and windy today, winds gusting up to 55 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy and windy tonight, winds gusting up to 46. Sunny tomorrow, winds gusting up to 28. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 60, low tonight of 39, high tomorrow, 60 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.